Have you landed on the ground yet?
Yes.
Look at yourself. Do you feel like you have a body?
Yes.
Look down at your feet. How many toes do you have?
4.
Look at your hands. How many fingers do you have?
3.
Your skin tone, what color is it?
Ice blue.
Beautiful. Are you wearing any clothing?
A tunic.
What color is it?
Brown.
Do you have any jewelry? Are you wearing any jewelry?
No.
Are you carrying anything?
No.
Do you feel female or male?
Female.
Do you feel older or younger?
Younger.
You're able to see your facial features? Tell me what you look like.
I have a long head that's kind of pointy at the top, and a long face, and very big eyes.
What color are your eyes?
Black.
Look all around you. Tell me what this planet that you've landed at, what does it look like?
There are blue trees, very tall structures, spaceships.
Tell me what these tall structures look like.
Tall walkways and tall buildings, but alien.
Do these buildings have any kind of type of material do you feel that they're made out of?
Metal.
Are there any colors in this civilization?
Blue.
Blue where?
Everywhere.
And you said that there are spaceships. Describe what the spaceships look like.
Smooth, kind of like a donut.
Like a donut. So a donut has a circular motion at the center. Is there some kind of circular motion going on within this donut spaceship?
No.
Okay.
No, it's like if you took a round ball and you flattened it with your hands. Like that type of shape.
Are the ships also blue?
Gray, bluish gray.
And what are these spaceships doing?
They're transporting other beings like me.
What is it that you're doing there in that space? What do you feel you're doing?
This is my home.
This is your home?
Yes.
Within the civilization, is there a specific location you call home?
This planet.
The entire planet is your home?
Yes.
And tell me about the other beings in this planet. Do they all look like you?
Yes.
Are there adults and children, or just adults?
Yes.
Okay.
Adults and children.
Okay. Move around within the space. Go ahead, keep moving time. Tell me what you do next of importance within this space.
I go to my house on the planet.
What does your house look like?
Small and square, made of earth and metal.
Tell me, how do you enter it?
Through a door that automatically slides open when I approach.
Tell me what it looks like inside.
Open and 2 levels. You walk in and it's open, and then there's a hover pad that you step on and it floats you up to the other half level in the house.
Look all around. What stands out within this space?
A data wall.
Data wall?
Yes.
Explain that. What does that mean?
You walk up to it. It's like a computer, a flat computer, but on the wall. It's integrated into the home.
What is this data wall for? What do you use it for?
Everything, for information, to locate other people on the planet, to create your meals, to do science work, and to monitor your health.
Good. Is there anything that you're doing with it right now in this moment in time and space?
Locating my child.
Tell me how you do that.
The panel uses my hand, like a fingerprint, and I place my hand on the data wall and I put my intention. I set my intention, and the data wall gives me the information back.
Good. Are you able to find your child?
Yes.
Tell me how can you find them with this data? What does that look like when you find them?
Kind of telepathically. I touch the data wall. I say in my mind what I want, and the wall puts the input like through my hand and into my mind.
And where do you find your child? Where's your child?
They're on the other side of the planet.
What are they doing?
Camp.
Camping?
Camp with other children.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my mother's at home. We live in the house.
And this data wall, what do you feel that it's made out of? What type of material?
Metal and consciousness and elements like crystals, something that is not on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and it conducts consciousness.
This data wall has crystals in it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Within this home, is there like a specific place that you call like maybe your room or space within it?
Yes.
Go ahead, go to your room and tell me what that looks like.
The walls are made of earth. I have 2 windows on either side and a roof window. Yeah, like a roof window.
Mm-hmm.
And there are plants. There are books, but not books, like computer books.
How does that work? How do they look?
Like laptops, like laptop computers, but they're books.
Let's go ahead and open up one of your maybe most important books.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me what you see. How does that work?
Take it off of a earth shelf. I opened it. It comes on, and it's a book on the history of the planet.
What are some of the history that you are able to know there? You're able to see, sense, know everything very clearly. What are some of the things that you know of this planet through this book?
There are very strong winds sometimes that can disrupt the vegetation, and so we had to adapt and create ways to save our vegetation and our trees and our flowers through the very tall structures. They help block out the devastating winds.
Okay, so you have to build tall structures surrounding whatever you're trying to grow. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, to protect the vegetation.
Okay, what are these tall structures? What is their material made out of? What does that look?
Metal. Metal mix.
What else? What else can you tell me about this planet?
We were on the brink of annihilation. We had to come up with ways to save the planet to survive.
What was going on with it? Why are you on the brink of annihilation?
Overuse, overconsumption, and mining. When we discovered the crystal that communicates consciousness, and greed.
So there are people mining that, and that's disrupting the.
There were.
Okay. So what happened when there were people doing this? What was going on with the planet? How was it reacting?
Massive earthquakes, and the planet began cracking and coming apart.
So how was it that you came about? You said that there were people, so assuming that there isn't anymore. Is that correct?
Correct.
So how was this agreement acted upon? How does your civilization work with decisions like this?
The elders and leaders were able to come together and decide the most important thing was to save the planet and the civilization. They became above greed and above self.
So these were the council members that.
Yes.
Okay, so they rose up above from greed.
Yes.
And beautiful. Good. And then, so what happened? What decisions were put into place once they rose above that?
Decisions of unity, decision to do away with tiers of people, like classes of people, and all people were important. Thoughts were changed. Minds were changed for survival.
So, is your planet now no longer in the brink of annihilation? Is it
Correct.
better? Good. Okay. Does this planet stop shaking? And
Yes.
okay. Anything else that you can tell me about this planet while you're looking at this book?
My for ancestors, my family back, my family back were part of the people who helped change the planet for good. Before my mom, but then before her too, and then before them.
How many years do you feel that you are in this place?
1200.
What about animal life? Is there any animal life in this planet?
Yes.
What kind of animal life do you have?
They have small horns and like a deer on Earth, or elk.
But they're small?
They're medium.
Okay. What else? Anything else you want to share?
And bugs that fly like dragonflies on Earth, but large, very large. And we live in harmony with all life.
Anything else of importance that you want to talk about that's within your space in your room?
I enjoy my room.
Wonderful.
And I enjoy my planet.
Beautiful. Let's go to another important time in this planet, this life here. Another important time. We're there now. Tell me what you see and sense now.
Fires. Fire, like it's the past. It's the past planet. Lava, volcanoes. The planet's more red and in trouble.
You say you see fires? Where?
In the ground.
Feel that you're younger here or older?
Younger.
Okay. And what's causing the fires?
The Earth is this planet is moving, shifting, it's breaking apart.
So it is you in that are you there in that space? The
Yes.
Younger version of you? Okay. And what are you doing to assist this situation?
Telling my mother I'm scared, asking her what are we going to do? She has no answers. She's young too.
And what do you think is causing the fire?
The Earth is cracking and moving and shifting, and the fire is coming from the middle of the planet.
And is the Earth shifting and cracking because you said earlier they were minding the crystals?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what that looks like. How do you say tame the fires? Are you able to tame them?
No, we have to move. A lot of people have to move.
Where do you move to?
Away from the fire and the rivers of fire to the other part of the planet where it's green.
And once you move, what happens to the other side? Is it able to calm itself eventually, the fire?
Not completely. Part of it became completely unlivable. Can't go back there. Part, yes, can calm down, but it's hard to have things grow there. No trees or bushes.
Well, tell me what you see next of importance within this life. What do you see next?
I help others like me on the planet who have become disconnected.
Tell me what's going on.
The crystal helps us stay connected to each other and to ourselves. And sometimes some others become disconnected. They become kind of severed from other things. And I meet with them and help them to reconnect to the crystal that connects us all and to themselves. Because when they're disconnected, they become unhappy and sad.
Keep moving time to another important time, space within this life. You're there now. Tell me what's going on now.
I'm old.
What's going on?
And the planet is different.
How so?
And there is less talking and more thinking things with the mind. We travel in our ships with our minds. No more data walls. We travel in thought and we talk in thought.
You talking what?
Thought.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think we eat food anymore. And there's harmony.
Good. What are your last thoughts as you take your last breath, you can say?
Gratitude and thankfulness for being a part of civilization.
Say that again?
Thankfulness for being a part of the civilization.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So tell me, how do you proceed once you said that you're old? What do you do next? Do you leave the body?
Yeah.
Tell me what that looks like.
I think about where I'm going to go next.
Mm-hmm.
It will be a different space, different mind space, dimension,
Mm-hmm.
a different dimension. And then I think of it and I go there. And then that's it. I leave that body, but my mind is somewhere else now.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, where did you go? Where's your mind now?
A space that is like water, but silver and flowing, like an ocean, but all around.
Mm-hmm. Is this another planet?
No.
It's like a realm? A plane?
Space.
A space.
Mm-hmm.
Space, okay. Mm-hmm. And do you have a body now?
No.
What do you look like?
Nothing. I'm thought.
When you were in that blue planet, blue being, is this when you say took your last breaths there?
Yes.
Is this where you wanted to go?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it existed until I got old on the blue planet.
When you got old at the blue planet, how did you connect to it? How did you know it was there?
The blue planet?
Yeah, when you were at the blue planet and you said you got old and then you connected to this realm, how did you connect to it?
Our civilization advanced and we became better at thought, connected with time, connected with space.
Good. And tell me, why did you choose this space, this new space that you've gone to?
It's in flow and it's peaceful. And if I choose, I can go to other places from this space. I'm not trapped in this space.
Good. Is there anything else that you do within the space of importance, this new place that you were at?
I think of thoughts and possibilities to improve lives, people who still have bodies. And then sometimes I send the energy of those thoughts out of the space and into other dimensions.
Wonderful. Anything else you could tell me about the space?
I'm free.
Why do you say you're free?
I have no restrictions or obligations. I'm free to be.
Good. Do you ever feel that you leave this space where you're free to be you, just to be? Do you ever transition out of this space just like you did the other?
After some time, yes. But then I can come back if I want.
Wonderful. Thank you, I love you, honor you, and respect you for all the aid you've given us today. I know that you hold all the records to different lives. May I ask questions?
Yes.
Thank you. Why is it, first of all, you chose to take her to that beautiful blue planet, showing us all that we did? What was the purpose of showing her that life?
Of love and a future of possibilities. Because she's a wanderer.
Beautiful. It was the evolution, seeing this planet go through it, and it's really beautiful to watch it. These, how they were mining its resources, but then got to the point where they imbalanced it too much. And it was also really beautiful to see a civilization where they were able to recognize that this is probably not a good idea as this planet is reacting, and how they were able to evolve from not further destroying it or harming it. So that was beautiful to see a civilization do that. Thank you. As you know, on Earth, there's a lot of that actually going on, and what a beautiful example that is there. See if I have any questions about this. So what dimension was this planet in?
7.
Seventh. Beautiful. And it's, so it's a future life for her.
Yes.
Okay. And that mother that was with her, does she know the mother now in this life?
Yes, it's the same mother.
Same mother. Okay. And then the child, the daughter, does she know them in this life?
No.
No. Did she have a partner there with this child?
Didn't see one.
So, was there not a partner because perhaps the civilization didn't have partners, or how does this work? Or there just wasn't one?
There just wasn't one at that specific time.
Okay. I can't think of any other questions. So, and then from there, you took her to this beautiful, was it like a realm?
Yes.
Okay. And then she was this beautiful free flow of energy. Anything else? Why did you take her there to that space? More purpose and lessons to that.
To have her feel free, likes freedom.
And is this life here, where she was this energy free, is that parallel now? Is that existing in the now?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. I know she mentioned that she did a guided meditation, that she did one of those that we record and we put on YouTube. And she mentioned that I believe she said she went to Blue Planet. Was this the same planet, or a planet where there had 2 blue moons? She said, was this this planet or a different planet that she saw in the meditation?
Different planet.
Oh, a different planet.
A different life.
Okay. Beautiful.
Same star system.
And you said she likes to move around and be free. Any other lives that she needs to know about that you want to talk to her about herself?
She will know in time.
Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay. Can't think of any other questions to ask in this moment in time. So, higher self, can we begin the body scan?
Yes.
Good. Higher self, would you like to call forth on any other benevolent beings to assist during the body scan? Any angels? Who would you like to call forth to assist you during the body scan?
Ananda.
Oh.
Spirit guide.
Okay. Inanna, goddess?
Ananda.
Ananda?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So who is Ananda to her?
A spirit guide.
A spirit guide. Okay. Beautiful. And who is she exactly, like to her? Like, what kind of guide?
She guides her if she has questions about life, or Ananda used to be alive on Earth.
Okay, and so just since we were going to be talking to, say, a form of entity, I want to ensure that this is a entity that positive, polarized, and it is a being that is not an earthly stuck being.
Correct.
Okay, so Ananda is that like a?
It's her highest spirit guide.
Okay, got it. Just to make sure. Okay. All right, and then are we able to also call forth on any angelic help to assist during the healing?
Raphael.
Okay, beautiful. Higher self, connect us as well to connect us to Ananda now, and then also Archangel Raphael. Can you do that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let me speak to Ananda.
Yes.
Greetings. It's an honor to meet you. Love you, honor you, and respect you. We look forward to your assistance during the body scan. And then if I could speak to Archangel Raphael.
Yes.
Greetings, brother. We love you, honor you, respect you. Thank you as well. Thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and speak to you collectively, all of you there, higher self, Ananda, and Archangel Raphael. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Now, question, does Ananda have any connection, higher self, to Goddess Inanna, or is that a separate being?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so she's one and the same. And Goddess Inanna?
Yes.
Oh, okay, beautiful. I asked because I sense the similarity in energies. Okay, so it is said that Goddess Inanna was Divine Mother expression. So then, can we connect to the Divine Mother of creation?
Yes.
Beautiful. So we'll have Goddess Inanna and the Divine Mother of creation, then an Archangel Raphael, and then the higher self assisting. Okay?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Okay. It's so interesting, higher self, because I just channeled her a couple of days ago. And it's beautiful to have her here. It's actually one of the first times that anyone has had the Divine Mother, Goddess Ananda or Inanna assist. Thank you. Okay, so all of you now, I want you to now scan beautiful Ifraj here. Scan her for any negative energies, entities, technologies, anything that needs to be healed within her. Where would you like to begin at in the body?
Here.
Okay, the right lower abdomen or hip? Where?
The whole area here.
This whole lower area. So the whole area, left and right.
Yes.
Okay, so let's scan there now. All of you there, assisting now. What is within that area? Is that an energy, an entity, or a technology?
Energy.
Okay, does this energy have consciousness?
Yes.
Okay, so if it's an energy with a consciousness would be an entity. So if you could tell me, what kind of entity is it? Is it earthbound, reptilian, or archon?
Archon.
Okay, contain it now with the alchemy symbols. Let me know when it's contained.
It's contained.
Good. Let's go ahead and start neutralizing that archon thing out of her lower area there. Let's start neutralizing it out, and we're providing source fire and phoenix fire to that area now to transmute it out. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. And the source love light as well. Okay, and tell me, when did this attach there to her lower area there?
Lifetimes ago.
Okay, and what was going on with that life that allowed for it to attach?
Death of a child.
A death of a child. Okay. And let's start healing that trauma there from that life when this attached. Healing it out. Can you do that?
Yes.
Good. Continuing to neutralize this out of her. Okay. All right. We'll be back to that to check on it later. Okay. Let's go ahead and find all entities in her. Help her see, sense, feel, hear, know exactly where. Does she have any more entities in her? Where else? We want to find them all, making sure none are hiding. Deeply, thoroughly scanning her. Where else does she have entities at? Let's find them all and contain them all now. Does she have any other entities? Where else in her body?
Shoulder.
Left or right shoulder?
Left.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, archon, or earthbound?
Earthbound.
Okay. And let's go ahead and contain that with the symbols. Let me know when it's contained. Is it contained?
Yes.
Good. All right. And we'll talk to that later. So let's keep scanning her. Where else does she have entities at? Continue to help her see, sense, feel deeply. If there's anything else hiding in her? Anything else attached?
Foot.
Left or right foot?
Left.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, archon, or earthbound?
Earthbound.
Contain it now with the symbols. Let me know when it's contained.
Contained.
Good. Keep scanning her. Where else does she have entities at? We want to ensure, as our goal is always to, by the time she's done with her session, that she's completely clear energetically. There's nothing else needing to be healed. Setting her up for her most organic timelines. Let me know if there are any other entities in her. All of you working together, Goddess Inanna, and herself and Raphael working together. Any other entities in her?
Back.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, archon, or earthbound?
Unclear.
Okay. I'm going to ask one at a time, and you tell her yes or no. Is it a reptilian?
No.
A archon?
Yes.
Okay, contain it now with the symbols. Let me know when it's contained on her back.
Contained.
Good. Let's start neutralizing it out now. Completely neutralizing it out. Okay, as you continue to neutralize it, let me know, when did this attach to her back? With this life or another?
Another.
What was going on with that life that allowed for it to attach to her back?
She had to care for others at an early age.
Okay, we're healing that trauma there that caused this attachment there in her back. And we're completely neutralizing this archon from her back with Phoenix Fire, Love Light Source Fire. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Continue to work on that, and we'll be back to check on it later. Let's keep scanning her. Where else does she have entities at? Help her very deeply scanning.
Heart.
What kind of entity is that? Reptilian, archon, or earthbound?
Earthbound.
Contain it now. Let me know when it's contained.
Contain.
Good. I will talk to it later and keep scanning her. Where else does she have entities?
No more.
Okay. We're going to scan her one more time, as we know sometimes they can hide. So make sure you're looking beyond organic matter. Also, let's look at her DNA right now, and let's make sure that there's nothing attached to her DNA. If there are any negative fractals that are not organically hers, if there are any negative aliens attached to her DNA, any kind of nano or AI, how does her DNA look? Is it fully divinely organically hers? Are there any attachments to it?
One.
There's one attachment in the DNA. What is it? Nano technology or entity?
Nano.
Okay, and let's go ahead and start containing all of the nano in there with its as perspective symbols, and then we're neutralizing completely all nano within her DNA now. Can you start doing that?
Yes.
Good. While you're working on her DNA, can we also higher self deprogram any false belief systems within her DNA?
Yes.
Beautiful. And tell me, when did this nano attach to her DNA?
This life.
What was what caused for the attachment?
Sadness in childhood.
Okay. Removing all the nano there, eradicating it, transmuting it, cleansing it from her DNA now. Can you all do that?
Yes.
Good. Very good. We'll come back. And is there anything else that's attached in her DNA? Is it just a nano?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And we're going to scan her one more time in her body, one more time, making sure we didn't miss anything. Are there any other entities in her? Scan her deeply, thoroughly. Help her see and sense if there's anything else hiding in her. Any other entities hiding in her?
No.
We're good?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So let me look at her list here. Okay, so we found certain parts of her body where she was saying that she had pain. We found things that. How about the back of the neck? Is there anything attached there? Just want to make sure there's nothing there. Since she said there's a little bit of an issue there.
No, that was the back.
Okay, connected to the back. Got it. Okay, so then we found our con entity in her lower area and her back. Have those been completely neutralized out of her?
Mostly.
Okay, so continue working on that, providing Phoenix fire and love light. Now, while you continue to work on that, let me go ahead and speak to the earthbound entities so we can help them release from her. So there's one in the left shoulder, foot, and heart. Are they connected to one another, or are they separate entities?
Separate.
Okay, so let me speak to the one in the left shoulder. If you could help it come up now, please. Greetings.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for speaking to us. Love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Yes.
Thank you. If you could tell us, when did you attach there to her shoulder?
Back.
Back?
Back before this life.
Oh, another life. Okay. And what was going on with her in that life that allowed for you to attach?
Injury.
An injury. Okay. And so was it, since you're earthbound entity, was it on Earth?
Yes.
Okay, another life on Earth. And what kind of entity are you? Are you a human entity or an animal entity?
Human.
Human. And tell me, how did you pass? How did you die?
In pain.
You were in pain?
Yes.
Okay. Was that your own pain or someone caused you pain?
My own pain.
Your own pain. Okay. All right. Thank you. I know that you've been here, attached to her for some time. We'd love to assist you now to help you release from no longer having to be attached to her anymore. You can become free. You saw those beautiful lives that she lived through. You could become free. And when you do that, you can positively spread your light and then go incarnate somewhere else and have some more fun and become sovereign and free. Would you allow for us to help you spread your light so you could release yourself?
Yes.
Wonderful. Find that light within you now and spread it to all that is you, every root, every cord, all that parts of you that is attached to her shoulder now, spreading it all to light. Let me know once you're out and you're all light, making sure you don't leave any piece of yourself behind.
I'm out.
Beautiful. Do you have a message for her before you go?
Live in love.
Beautiful. Tell me why you cry.
We had shared pain, and now I'm free, and she can be free too.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. And we call forth on Archangel Azrael, who assists us with entities who have positive polarize. Archangel Azrael, can you ensure that safe passageway for this now positive entity so that they may go for their next divine path? Are we ensure of that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Azrael. Blessings to you and your beautiful journey. Now positive entity, we love you, honor you, and respect you. May you be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Thank you. Now we're healing all damage that it might have caused her in her shoulder. Besides pain, was there anything else that it caused her by being, you said that it held pain, anything else that it did? So we can heal those roots as well.
Sometimes difficulty lifting.
Okay. We're healing all trauma it caused by being there. Can we do that for her?
Yes.
Good, thank you. All right, so we'll let you, so fill that in with love light there and heal it. Thank you. And then let me go ahead and speak to the earthbound entity in the left foot. If you could come up now. Greetings.
Hi.
Thank you for speaking to us. We love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you a question?
Yes.
If you could tell us, when was it that you attached her to her left foot?
Lifetimes ago.
And what was going on with her then that allowed for you to attach?
She would be beaten on her feet.
She was beaten on her feet?
Yes.
Okay. And then what kind of entity are you? Are you human or animal?
Human.
Okay. Tell me, how did you die?
A boat sank in the ocean and I drowned.
Okay. Thank you. And as you saw with the other entity, we're looking to assist entities throughout the universe. We've been doing this, so we'd love to assist you to find the light within you and spread it to all that is you. Would you love for us to help you spread your light so you could become free as well?
Yes.
Beautiful. Find the light within you and spread it to all that is you, every part of you that is attached to her within her left foot. We're spreading it all to light, and then once you're all light, go ahead and release yourself, ensuring you don't leave any piece of yourself behind. Let me know once you're fully out and you're all light.
I'm out.
Beautiful. Do you have a message for her before you go?
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead. May you be surrounded by the love light of the universe. Archangel Azrael and Legion will ensure your safe passageway. Thank you. And let's start healing any damage it caused by being there in her left foot. What was it causing by being there?
Hesitancy to step forward.
Okay, beautiful. So we're healing all of that, any type of damage it caused by being there. Thank you. Okay, healing all of that now. Left foot now. Can you do that? Fill it in with love light.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, now the earthbound entity in her heart. Let me speak to it now. If you could help it come up now, please. Greetings.
Yes.
Thank you for speaking to us. We love you, honor you, and respect you. May we ask you questions?
Yes.
If you could tell us, when was it that you attached her to her heart?
This lifetime.
And what was going on with her then, this life, when you attached?
She felt betrayed.
Why did she feel like this?
She expected one outcome and got something different. She blamed people and felt betrayed.
Good.
And then began to trust less, and trust in God less.
Okay. And tell me, what kind of entity are you? Were you animal or human?
Human.
Okay. And tell me, how was it that you passed away?
Knife sacrifice.
Okay. You were like a sacrifice. So did someone stab you with a knife?
Yes.
Okay. Did you mean like a sacrifice, like in like black magic, some kind of thing, or what kind of sacrifice?
They were doing a ritual, but I didn't consent.
Okay. Were you a child, adult?
Young adult.
Young adult. Were you female or male?
Female.
Did you know the people that were doing this to you?
Yes and no.
Okay. Okay. Well, our love to you for what happened to you. Would you allow for us to help you become free and start healing that, and go ahead and go be somewhere else, something else beautiful?
Yes.
Beautiful. Find the light within you and spread it to all that is you, every root, every cord. Let me know once you're all light, and then you're out. And when you release out, ensure that you don't leave any pieces of yourself behind.
I'm out.
Beautiful. Do you have any last messages for her before you go?
Lead with your heart.
Beautiful. Thank you. Archangel Azrael will ensure your safe passageway. Go ahead and go with the love light of the universe. You'll be provided with additional healing. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. All right. Let's go ahead and start healing her heart then. Now that that entity's gone from her heart, we're going to expand her heart to the biggest it can be and fill it in all with love light. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Can we also scan her for any dark portals? Does she have any dark portals in her? No dark portals?
No.
Okay, good. Before she gets home, I want to make sure that she does not have any dark portals in her home and her land. Can you check for that?
Yes.
And let me know if there are any.
Yes.
There are some?
Yes.
Where? Inside or outside?
Both.
Okay. How many dark portals are there?
One inside, one outside.
Okay. And all of you now close those dark portals. Let me know when they're closed.
Closed.
Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and fill in those spaces where those dark portals were at in her home and her land with love light. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, she's doing great. We're just about done. So let's see. I want to scan her for any negative implants, hooks, or technologies of any kind in her, any rods or wires, implants, hooks, technologies, anything else in her that's not truly divinely organically hers.
No.
Okay, scan her one more time. Just make sure there's nothing missing. No negative technologies of any kind in her.
No.
Good. Herself, she is pretty clear. Has she been doing a lot of healing, a lot of work on herself?
Yes.
That's good. Beautiful. She seems like she's a very sovereign being according to her, life story. So I think that really helps her in maintaining herself as clear as possible.
Yes.
With boundaries. Thank you. Okay, and then also, if she needs any healing, she wears glasses. Does she want her vision healed?
Yes.
Good. Start that process now. And can we find out why does she need what is the reason she needs glasses? Is there anything attached there?
Done.
Okay, beautiful. And then we're providing Phoenix Fire and love light to any parts of the body that needs it. How's the nano look in her DNA? Has that been neutralized out?
Mostly.
Okay, continue to work on that as we want to ensure that that's completed by the time we're done with the session. We're providing again Phoenix Fire and love light to source fire to transmute that out. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And then how about the archon in her lower area? Has that been transmuted out?
Mostly.
Okay. And how about the one in her back?
Yeah.
That one has gone. Okay. That's Phoenix Fire and love light there. Okay. Continue to work on the archon in her lower area and the nano in her DNA. We'll come back to that. Okay. And then can we age regress her higher self?
Yeah.
How many years?
12.
Good. Start that process now. Can you do that?
Yes.
Thank you. Also, if she needs any dental assistance, we can assist her with that. Clearing up her dental. Can we check her chakras? Are any of them blocked or misaligned? And if they are, go ahead and start healing all her chakras. Ensure none are blocked or misaligned. And then let's go ahead and open up her third eye now and activate her abilities further as her higher self sees fit. Can we do that?
Yes.
Also healing her auric field, ensuring there's no damage to her auric field. Can we do that?
Yes.
Wonderful. Can we scan her soul? And all of you scan her soul and see if there are any fractured pieces missing from her soul. How does it look?
A small fracture.
Okay. So is it like just one piece missing from her soul or more?
Just one.
One. Okay. Go ahead and retrieve that piece that's missing from her and tell me, when did it detach from her soul?
When she was young.
What was going on with her then when she was young that allowed for this to happen to her soul?
The relationship with her identity and her mother at the time.
Okay, we're healing all trauma related to the fractured piece that separated from her then. We're going to bring that piece back and we're going to heal it. Raphael, Divine Mother, and Nana, and Nanda, and Nanda, I believe that's what she calls her, and higher self. Healing her now, that piece. And then once it's all healed, go ahead and repair her soul, ensuring that there's no more fractured pieces and make her soul whole once more. Can we do that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. And then can we scan her? Does she have any negative contracts that need to be removed from her?
No.
Wonderful. Thank you. And then also, can you delete if there are any inverted timelines? Can we delete all inverted timelines that are not organically hers? Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Higher self, Divine Mother, start the process now for her. And then if there are any other current life trauma and past life trauma, can we start healing all trauma?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. Okay. How's the archon looking in her lower area? Has that been neutralized out?
Yes.
Good. Fill it in with love light and Phoenix fire, transmuting any residue, anything left behind. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. And then fill it in with love light once it's done. And then how about the nano in her DNA? Has that been neutralized out of her DNA?
Yes.
Good. Fill that the DNA as well and beginning crystallization. Can we do that?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. And so she has a couple questions. May I ask them?
Yes.
Okay. She wants to know, what information does she need to know most at this time?
Create in the space of your heart.
Higher self, is there a name that you go by?
Mona.
Mona?
Yes.
Beautiful. And do you have a galactic race that you're from?
No.
Very good. All right. And then she wants to know, higher self, Mona, what causes her fear of change and how can she release this pattern? She says she could do this for everyone else, but not for herself. For herself, she holds on to dear life.
Mm-hmm.
So what's causing this?
Release shame and guilt from when she was a child.
Mm-hmm.
And forgive her younger self.
Beautiful. So when she does this, she'll be able to really release that fear and allow change to fruition.
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. And it was protected?
She is magic.
Beautiful. Okay. She wants to know what past life experiences are negatively impacting her in this lifetime and what actions should she take to lessen the impact of these experiences in her current life.
Past lives where she was berated and in captivity. Now she must forgive herself on a soul level and embrace the present.
Good. Thank you for beautiful guidance there. Anything else with that topic?
No.
Good. And then she wants to know, what about money and wealth patterns? Does she have a past life, and what can she learn from these patterns in this life?
Some past lives were filled with money poverty. At the same time, she was wealthy in other ways.
Mm-hmm.
She must let go of thoughts that she needs money and embrace other ways of being wealthy.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So it's like that first guidance you gave her, just do all with her heart.
Yes.
Okay. And then the abundance will come?
Yes.
Good. What talents, gifts, abilities did she develop in past lives?
Healer of people, connecting people to their higher selves, alchemy, temple worship.
Beautiful. Any of those abilities need activating here in this life for her highest good? Can we do that for her?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Okay, higher self, I have asked all the questions. I've conducted the body scan. Can we confirm that her whole body is clear? No dark energies, nothing else in her? We want to ensure that we set her up for her most organic timeline. Anything else in her?
No.
Need healing? Good. Higher self, can you confirm that we set her up for her most organic timeline?
Yes.
Beautiful. Higher self, any final message for her before we bring her back?
Not at this time.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Higher self, are we all done with her session for today?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Greetings. It is such an honor to be here with you explaining what Galactic Soul History book series is about. I am A.U.R.A. I am the founder of A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing, which you will find here in our beautiful books. Book 1. Every part of this book is divinely beautiful, beginning from the cover and the amount of wisdom and knowledge that is being shared. This book began by A.U.R.A Hypnosis Healing Technique by conducting past life regression on over 330 clients within the last 3 years, where they told their galactic history, their soul journeys, explaining who they were somewhere beyond the veil, beyond this earth, in the dimensions, in a universe, these different higher self expressions surprise me just as much as they're going to surprise you. You're going to start reading this book and you're going to want to learn more and more about these different expressions, not wanting to stop. Through these past life regressions, the clients were able to remember consciously what is within the subconscious as far as where it is that they've traveled throughout time and space, their souls have traveled, and they were able to share histories of different dimensions, planets, and universe and alternate worlds that brought forth pieces of the puzzle, pieces we had thought that we had forgotten. And through every self-expression that they share and these different past lives that they're sharing or future, we learn to be able to remember self, because as we are all fractals of one another, through this book, you will learn how, even if a client is talking through a higher self perspective or some of the angelics are talking, you will learn how each one of those have messages even within your life, as we are all expressions and reflections of one another. True history of the galactic history of the universe through all different forms of these higher self expressions, these different clients of throughout internationally throughout the world didn't know each other, but yet we're able to put this beautiful collaboration together. It goes through an infinite amount of how to self-heal, as well as things that are very sensitive, as the mind lab, as how to weave through the artificial matrix and learning to come out from it into the organic matrix. I am a channel to the galactics, and we channeled furthermore information through this book as well. You will remember your soul through other selves. This in itself is infinitely beautiful, because this is why we fractalize from source itself, so that we can learn from one another, sharing each other's journeys throughout our different incarnations, so that we could grow together. So this is what this book is all about, sharing these beautiful infinite expressions that help you grow in the most profound ways, gaining your sovereignty, gaining your power back, recalling memories long lost within perhaps your memory field, activating your crystalline energies, your crystalline bodies, just as you will fall in love with each one of these different clients, these beautiful souls in these soul journeys. You will also learn to fall in love with yourself, because you, with every wisdom, every knowledge gained through every single session that you will learn how to also self-heal within your etheric, your energy body, your physical body, your infinite soul. You will learn all these different things that we thought that were not possible, that you will learn that they are possible. Looking forward to meeting you perhaps in the future through whichever form, whether that is on my YouTube channel, whether it is through any class or certification, through a workshop, through a seminar. Thank you for following your heart to mine. I love you, honor you, and respect you. Thank you.